The Red Wings kept their playoff hopes alive, grabbing a 6-3 win over the Philadelphia Flyers. The team has now matched their 91 points of 2 seasons ago when they missed the playoffs on the last day of the year. Ottawa grabbed a big win, so they stay 3 points ahead. But with 3 games left, the Red Wings are still in it. There's a lot to unpack in this one as Detroit gave fans a great night of hockey and a desperately needed win. This is your 7-Minute Wings. Welcome back to the Red Wings Report with Strings and Pucks. This is Jeremy Laura. Please click the like button. If you haven't yet, please click subscribe. I'd love to be able to get to 2,000 subs as we hit toward the 1-year anniversary of the channel. So yesterday, I started writing bullet points for this game early. Alex DeBrincat scored his 40th goal of the season. We'd been talking about this for the last week or so, and it was a beauty on the power play. A quick backhand, fooling the goalie who expected him to turn and go to his forehand. That was the 3rd time in his career he eclipsed the 40-goal mark. And then, just 32 seconds into the second period, Moritz Seider scored his career-high 10th goal of the season. Seider ended up with a 5-point night and now sits at 60 points, 10 goals, and 50 assists on the year. I did check to see if Lidstrom had ever had a 5-point game. There was some confusion on the issue. I was able to find one for sure. Lidstrom had a 5-point game on March 26, 2006. He achieved it during a game against the Blackhawks where he had 2 goals and 3 assists. It's honestly an unbelievable feat, and it really points out what a rare night this is. For Seider, I hope he's going to start getting some more recognition for what he does. I honestly believe, and I've said this before, that he'll be wearing the C one day for this team. For all the criticisms of Yzerman, and there are plenty, drafting Moritz Seider and Raymond are a huge part of what this organization can do going forward. And speaking of which, Raymond, he had 2 assists in this one, giving him 50 assists on the year as well. Seider became the first Red Wings defenseman with 50 assists since Lidstrom did it in 08-09. And he and Raymond became the first Wings teammates with 50 assists since Lidstrom and Datsyuk in 07-08. Really, when you look at those 2 parts of the core, them combined with Larkin, you know why they've got the letters on their chest. They're a huge part of what this organization looks to do in the future. This year's been frustrating, but when I look at the steps that Seider's taken forward in terms of his offensive game, he's physical, he's out there, he's been an absolute Iron Man again, still hasn't missed a game at this point. And Raymond, yeah, he's disappointed that he's not going to hit 30 goals this year, but night in and night out, behind Alex DeBrincat, Raymond is there at nearly a point per game. These guys are the future of the Red Wings. They're going to be the core, I believe, going forward. And I just love watching Seider step up and get recognized for what he's able to do out there. But then, of course, in the game, Larkin. A minute and 20 seconds after Seider's goal, Larkin scores on the power play. 3 minutes after that, he scores a shorthanded goal after Albert Johansson makes a huge block in front of the net. Larkin carries the puck all the way down, snaps it home. And then, Larkin gets his 3rd career hat trick with an even strength 2-on-1, assisted by Seider and Raymond. I know we're going to talk a lot about this heading into the summer. This was a huge win, and that was a huge moment. And regardless of the outcome of the season, you wanted to see the team come out and play big in this one. And you could see by the body language, by the celebrations, and the fans were having an absolute blast with this. If I bought that ticket, although they don't give out physical tickets anymore, that's one of the stubs you would keep, right? Growing up, somewhere in the house, there are programs with ticket stubs in them, because it was a game you just absolutely were so grateful to be a part of. This was a big game for the team and the fans. We all needed this one. awesome to see, and to see those three players on the ice together for the hat trick and the hats come raining down. That's, if you've never been at a Wings game when that happens, it is an incredibly special moment. So moving on, Patrick Kane added a goal and 2 assists. This was Kane's 115th career 3-point game. He's now just one behind Pat LaFontaine for the most 3-point games in NHL history by a U.S.-born player. An interesting side note, Cam Talbot ended up playing almost exactly half of the game in relief for John Gibson. So Gibson may not be available for Saturday. This may have been a huge confidence boost for him in a year that's just seen Gibson basically take over since about the beginning of December. So if he's in net on Saturday, hopefully this was a big boost for him. The team ended up scoring 6 goals on just 22 shots, and 3 of them were on the power play. 1 was shorthanded. Simon Edvinsson made a nice play to assist on Kane's goal in the third, and you could see the team's confidence growing. So I need to take a step back. I'm celebrating this game because this was a fun game, a big win. Here's the reality. Ottawa won over Florida. They sit at 94 points. I'd gone through this math earlier in the week. If Ottawa wins 2 more games, Detroit can't catch them. If they get to 98 points, it's out of reach. For now, though, the Red Wings are still alive in the playoff hunt with 3 games left to go. It was a game that fans needed to see. The team went out and just took over offensively, and Larkin, Seider, and Raymond combined for 11 points in this one. Those are your team leaders, and they're wearing the letters. The team needed this. Their fate isn't in their hands, but they had to win it to stay in the hunt, and they got it done in this one. This was your 7-Minute Wings.